This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather and Connie Chung.
Good evening. President Clinton has stepped up to the plate tonight with the game on the line. Baseball players and owners can't even agree to talk to each other. So with spring training due to start next week, the president is trying at this hour to settle the longest strike in baseball history. Correspondent Bob Orr has the latest from the White House.
No. Can you settle this thing tonight?
I don't know.
An exasperated President Clinton summoned players and owners to the White House tonight in another attempt to end the 6-month-old baseball strike. On the table is a proposed settlement by the president's hand-picked mediator. If that's rejected, the president faces another tough sell, convincing a very reluctant Congress to intervene.
Neither party, player, nor owner should be looking to Congress for any magic solutions. The magic solutions can only be found at the bargaining table.
I think right now there is not a role. I think the role is for the parties to settle the disagreement.
With spring training just 9 days away, Mr. Clinton's failure to force a solution would raise the likelihood of replacement players and the loss of another full major league season.
We're taking this one step at a time. Now, that's pretty dramatic, and we hope it doesn't come to that.
Fans are hopeful too, but running out of patience.
There's too much money involved. These guys are making a fortune. The owners are making, everybody's making money.
The meeting here at the White House tonight is the first time the two sides have met face-to-face in 3 days. The president clearly has raised the stakes by getting involved and putting just about every ounce of his political prestige on the line, but so far, after 6 days of on-again, off-again talks and 2 missed deadlines, Mr. Clinton has nothing to show for it. Connie?
All right, thank you. Bob Orr at the White House.
Again today, President Clinton went to bat for his nominee to be the country's new Surgeon General. He did so as attackers pressed their offensive about the scope of Dr. Henry Foster's personal involvement in performing abortions. White House correspondent Rita Braver has the latest.
Democrats and Republicans today were in agreement on at least one facet of the nomination of Dr. Henry Foster to be Surgeon General.
Well, I think Dr. Foster's nomination for Surgeon General is in very serious trouble.
At issue, remarks attributed to Foster at a 1978 Government Ethics Advisory Board meeting. A transcript shows him saying, "I have done a lot of amniocentesis and therapeutic abortions, probably near 700. The White House today insisted that Foster and other participants say he never made the remark, didn't perform anywhere near that many abortions. The president brushed the confusion aside.
I believe that they've been cleared up, and I certainly support it.
Anti-abortion rights groups also charge that as chief investigator in a government-approved test of an abortion-inducing drug, Foster is responsible for 55 cases in which women aborted their fetuses. Complicating the issue is the fact that the White House first said Foster performed 1 or 2 abortions, then fewer than a dozen, and now can't give a number.
I think it's better for the nominee to go back through all of his records, which he's doing now.
I think the White House has badly mishandled a nomination in which they should have been sensitive to the issues that have been raised.
Some Democrats complain that the president has failed to show enough support for Foster and has allowed anti-abortion forces to capture the momentum. The White House believes it can still salvage the nomination, but one insider tonight said the situation is a comment both on the nastiness of the times and the incompetence of the administration. Rita Braver, CBS News at the White House.
By all accounts, President Clinton will soon nominate a new director for the troubled Central Intelligence Agency. The president's choice now is said to be retired General Michael Carnes, a 35-year veteran of the U.S. Air Force, known for being a strong manager. The CIA has been rocked by the Aldrich Ames spy case and by deep divisions over the agency's future role. Well, talk about flying high one day and being brought back down to earth the next. Just yesterday, the space shuttle astronauts had starring roles in an eye-popping rendezvous with the Russians in orbit. Today, they're mulling over the latest talk, some of it from House Speaker Newt Gingrich, about NASA having its wings clipped. Correspondent Scott Pelley has details.
2, 1, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery.
The shuttle was hardly off the ground when House Speaker Newt Gingrich criticized NASA in a lecture, saying the agency might have been better off if it had disbanded after putting man on the moon.
So beautiful.
Then, yesterday, at the very moment of rendezvous triumph, NASA's administrator explained how he would cut $5 billion from the budget.
Cutting our workforce, cutting on-site contractors, and cutting facilities. This will be painful, It means that NASA employees will lose their jobs.
In an orbital interview, we asked the astronauts about the budget cuts